In the ever-evolving landscape of digital entertainment, where podcasts have become a staple for celebrities to connect with their audiences on a more personal level, Adam Thomas, the charismatic British actor best known for his long-standing role on the beloved soap opera Emmerdale, found himself at the center of a whirlwind of speculation and heartbreak among fans. The announcement came like a thunderbolt, catching everyone off guard and sending ripples of disappointment through the online community that had grown so fond of his weekly chats on the Thomas Bro podcast. Hosted alongside his twin brother Scott, the show had carved out a niche as a light-hearted escape, filled with brotherly banter, heartfelt stories from their lives in the spotlight, and guest appearances that often delved into the raw realities of fame, family, and personal growth. Listeners, affectionately dubbed Bromize by the duo, had tuned in episode after episode, drawn not just to the celebrity guests but to the genuine sibling dynamic that made the podcast feel like eavesdropping on a family gathering. When Adam dropped the bombshell on social media, declaring his departure from the podcast with a poignant message about needing to do what's right for me at this moment in time, the internet erupted. Fans flooded comment sections with messages of support laced with sorrow, speculating wildly about the reasons behind his exit. Was it burnout from juggling his demanding acting schedule with the rigors of podcasting? Perhaps tensions behind the scenes with Scott, despite their seemingly unbreakable bond? Or could it be a deeper personal struggle, something Adam had hinted at in past episodes when discussing the pressures of maintaining a public persona while navigating private battles? The ambiguity of his statement only fueled the fire, as followers dissected every word, sharing memes, fan art, and even petitions urging him to reconsider. Social media timelines were awash with hashtags like #StayAdam and #ThomasBroForever, a testament to how deeply invested the audience had become in this digital family. But just as the dust seemed to settle into a collective mourning period, barely a full day later, Adam and Scott pulled back the curtain in a way that transformed the narrative from tragedy to triumph. In a cheeky Instagram clip that quickly went viral, the brothers revealed the entire exit announcement had been nothing more than an elaborate publicity stunt, a clever ruse designed to recapture the spotlight and inject some much-needed excitement into their platform. "Sorry, but we had to get your attention," Adam exclaimed with his trademark grin, his eyes twinkling with mischief as Scott nodded enthusiastically beside him. The video, shot in their signature casual style, perhaps in a cozy living room setup reminiscent of their podcast recordings, unfolded like a plot twist in one of Adam's soap storylines, leaving viewers equal parts relieved and amused. It was a masterclass in modern marketing, leveraging the emotional pull of authenticity to build anticipation for what was to come. The real announcement, as it turned out, was an invitation straight from the hearts of the Thomas brothers to their most devoted listeners. A chance for one lucky Bromie to step into the recording booth as the fourth member of the podcast for a full episode. This wasn't just any guest spot. It was an opportunity to co-host, share stories, and banter alongside the siblings themselves, turning passive fans into active participants in the show's legacy. The brothers laid out the entry rules with infectious enthusiasm, encouraging entrants to record a short video or upload an image to your story sharing 3 reasons why you'd be the perfect guest. It was a call to creativity, inviting fans to showcase their wit, their fandom, and perhaps a glimpse of their own lives that mirrored the podcast's themes of resilience and joy. For those feeling shy about self-nomination, there was an equally engaging alternative. Nominate a friend via video or photo on Instagram stories, complete with 3 compelling reasons why that person would light up the mic. Every submission had to be posted publicly on Instagram stories, tagged with @ThethomasFam to ensure the brothers could sift through the sea of hopefuls. This interactive twist wasn't arbitrary. It reflected the core ethos of the Thomas Bro podcast, which has always thrived on community and connection. Since launching, the show has featured a rotating cast of guests from the entertainment world, actors, musicians, and influencers, who open up about everything from career highs and lows to the mundane joys of everyday life. Adam, with his easygoing charm honed from years on Emmerdale where he portrays the affable Adam Barton, brings a grounded perspective to these conversations, often steering them toward themes of mental health and work-life balance. Scott, equally engaging, complements his brother's energy with sharp humor and insightful observations, creating a synergy that's hard to replicate. Together they've built a loyal following not through gimmicks alone but through vulnerability, admitting to the challenges of fame, the strains of family dynamics in the public eye, and the small victories that keep them going. The stunt, while initially jarring, ultimately highlighted the duo's savvy understanding of their audience. In an era where attention spans are fleeting and algorithms dictate visibility, Pulling off a fake exit required precise timing and emotional intelligence. Fans, upon the reveal, responded with a mix of playful outrage and overwhelming excitement. Comments poured in like, "You got me good, lads," and "Sign me up, I've got my 3 reasons ready." The nomination process quickly trended, with users sharing heartfelt videos that range from humorous skits reenacting podcast moments to sincere testimonials about how the show had impacted their lives. One fan's story, for instance, went viral. A young listener who credited the brothers' discussions on perseverance for helping her through a tough job loss, nominating her best friend who shared similar struggles. It was these organic moments that elevated the stunt from mere promotion to a celebration of the podcast's spirit.